Nvidia is exploring 800-volt data center power designs with South Korean equipment makers. The move targets a physical bottleneck. AI chips need more power, thinner cabling, and fewer conversion losses. Nvidia NVDA Explores centers on Nvidia discussions around 800V DC architecture, South Korean power suppliers, and the infrastructure demands of AI computing. The first thing to separate is the trigger from the consequence, because the same event can affect users, traders, companies, or regulators in different ways. In this case, the pressure is specific. For crypto infrastructure watchers, the same power bottleneck affecting AI also affects miners, data center operators, and energy-linked equities. That gives the story a clear reason to watch without turning it into a prediction. The anchor is not a mood shift. It is NVIDIA-initiated discussions with South Korean power equipment manufacturers about 800V DC data center designs. The confirmed details are concrete. NVIDIA initiated discussions with South Korean power equipment manufacturers about 800V DC data center designs. The proposed design is a major shift from common 54V configurations. The 800V approach can reduce copper usage, cable size, current flow, and power conversion steps. Those pieces matter together because one fact shows the event, another shows the context, and another shows why the market or user reaction was not random. A broad crypto audience does not need heavy jargon here. It needs to know which actor changed behavior and which part of the system now carries more pressure. The mechanism is straightforward. Higher voltage distribution can move more power with less current, which can reduce heat, cabling burden, and conversion complexity inside AI facilities. Hyundai Electric, LS Electric, and Hyosung Heavy Industries were identified as possible contenders. In plain English, the mechanism is the path between the headline and the real-world effect. If that path is weak, the story fades quickly. If that path is strong, the event can influence liquidity, access, trust, compliance, custody, or infrastructure beyond the first reaction. Timing also matters here because the proposed design is a major shift from common 54V configurations. That context can make the same development more sensitive than it would be in a quiet market. The affected group is not the same in every story. For crypto infrastructure watchers, the same power bottleneck affecting AI also affects miners, data center operators, and energy-linked equities. Nvidia and SK Telecom are also collaborating on AXK2, a Korean-language AI foundation model. This is why the strongest reading depends on the exact channel of pressure. For some stories, that channel is exchange access. For others, it is a balance sheet, a court filing, a wallet movement, a bridge, a vault, or a central bank signal. Here, the important channel is tied directly to Nvidia discussions around 800V DC architecture, South Korean power suppliers, and the infrastructure demands of AI computing. The unresolved part is narrow but important. The unknown is whether existing data centers can be retrofitted or whether 800V designs mainly belong in new builds. Nvidia NVDA Explores should not be treated as proof of the final outcome until the missing piece becomes visible in public behavior, filings, product terms, wallet movement, or market data. That distinction protects viewers from reading too much into one move, while still respecting the fact that the move can have real consequences. The useful proof point is supplier confirmations, pilot deployments, and whether AI data centers adopt 800V as a standard. The practical close is to track the observable signal that matches this exact story. If the signal appears, the event can move from initial reaction into a clearer market or user consequence. If it does not appear, the story may remain limited to positioning, operational changes, legal pressure, or short-term sentiment. If Nvidia NVDA Explores keeps developing, that signal will show whether the event becomes a lasting shift or a short-lived market reaction.